Hey, Coach Rena here. So we're going to talk about a few things that you can do if push-ups are not something that is going to happen for you right now, whether that's a shoulder injury, a wrist injury, you're having trouble getting that full range without pain. So whatever it is, talk to your coach first. You can also email Karina or me, and we can always try to figure it out and help you to pick something that you can do to strengthen. The first thing is always just a plank hold. So if that's an option for you, which, yeah, sure, I can get on, I need to work on my core strength, my shoulder doesn't bother me, my wrist doesn't bother me, I just cannot get that full range of motion and I'm having trouble. Work on your plank and your stability, okay? Second is called a scapular push-up. So this one I really like. Again, if you can do a plank, this is a really good option. Your scapular push-up is just being able to control your back. So it's kind of from that position of where we don't want to be to where we do want to be. So I'm letting my shoulder blades sink and I'm pressing through. But my arms aren't moving. It's just the scapula, that back, your rhomboids, you're focusing on that control. So if you have trouble and you find yourself always here, maybe that's one thing you need to strengthen. Those rhomboids pulling the shoulder blades away from the spine. So that's one option if you can do a plank. You can always bring it up to a box or to the wall. So I have a bench here. You always want to think same form. Okay, so shoulders, hands are a little bit wider than shoulders, but as squeeze, belly's pushed, neutral spine, I drop to my chest, push back. I always want that box to hit me mid-chest, okay? So again, I'm not here. My whole body's moving, my elbows come out to 90 degrees. You can always do the same thing on the wall. Elbows 45, head is neutral, just a lot less range of motion, but you're still working the same idea. If you have wrist issues, TRX push-ups are awesome, so just kind of like your chest press. You're gonna work your core strength, your stability, so starting with your arms straight. You can do this with rings as well. Straight arms. I'm dropping 45 degrees. Again, I'm not overdoing it because I don't want to put too much pressure on my rotator cuff. And I push back out. Drop it down, push it out. So that will help keeping the grip neutral. The other thing, one second, are your parallettes or your dumbbells. Okay, so these are elevated. These will help you keep your wrists neutral versus flexed. Okay, so that flex sometimes bothers wrists a lot, so if that's a big issue, grab these or even grab a set of dumbbells. You can always wear gloves or put a pad on them if it bothers you. A lot of these come padded, but you can do the same push-up just with that neutral grip. So I can still do my balance push-up on these. You just have to be careful that I don't want to go way down here. That's too much pressure on the shoulder, so only go to 45 degrees. 90 degrees, come back up. Come back up, okay? Other thing that you can do if the shoulders are really bothering you, the wrists are bothering you, the core, is just a dumbbell chest press. So you're laying on your back, you're basically doing a bench press or a push-up even, but you're on the back. I'm just gonna pretend these are dumbbells. 45 degrees, pressing straight forward, back, down. So this does limit your range of motion as far as that 90-degree elbows, which is really helpful. So this is kind of that max position I want to be in, especially with bad shoulders. Press straight up, come back out, or you could come together at the top, really squeeze the chest together and come back out. Or you can add it in a fly, so come a little bit wider. Be careful with that if you have shoulder issues. Keep it nice and narrow, 45 degrees. The further out you come, think of it as a lever, the more pressure you're gonna put on your shoulders. So a couple options, scapular push-ups or even just your plank hold. You have your box push-ups or your wall push-ups, TRX, presses, using any type of stability issue for your wrists. And if there's anything else, always you could just do upper body, anything. But focusing on all those same aspects, keeping our shoulders engaged, neutral spine, belly nice and tight. All right, please let us know if you have any other questions. Thanks.